guys, welcome back to my channel. Frankie here, and today I'm going to be doing a movie review about the new Superman movie. Okay, so last night I saw the new Superman movie with my younger sister in theaters. And honestly, it was really, really good. It was absolutely amazing. The actors brought the characters to life, and of course, David Corenswet, beautiful man. And he's an amazing actor. And you could tell the difference between Superman and Clark Kent, which was really cool. The beginning was different than I thought they would do, because in typical superhero movies, they go into their backstory, their childhood, what led them to become this heroic person. But the beginning of the movie, I think they released this clip actually. It's when he lost a fight and he's just lying in the Arctic, and then he whistles for his dog, Krypto. And then Krypto comes, but he's not the most helpful. And he reminds me so much of my own dog, Max. And Krypto is just this energetic ball of chaos. That's the best I could describe it. I would die for him. He was so the cutest thing ever. And he just wants to play. He doesn't understand anything. That's all he knows is how to play. And it's like my dog, he gets so excited, especially when I come home, and his tail just wags back and forth. And it's so cute. And then he likes to jump on me though. Only me, mostly. And I don't know why. Like I said, David Corenswet, he did a very good job. And his chemistry with the girl who plays Lois Lane, I can't remember her name though. I feel like it's Julia or something like that. I might be wrong though. I'm probably wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. But she did an amazing job, and I liked how they, portrayed their relationship. They have their ups and downs, but at the end of the day, they're there for each other, which I absolutely loved. Because, they had the classic kiss scenes, kiss scene at the end of the movie like they do for superhero movies. And you can see the relationship is actually kind of new, which I liked. Because usually they've been together for a while, or they haven't gotten together yet, which is what they typically, I feel like, do with a lot of hero movies. He has a crush on her, but he's this superhero and he can't be with her. They do that a lot. You know how sometimes you feel unsure in a relationship and you don't know what to do because it's new, or you're just not that trustworthy of a person, which I can relate to. But anyways, I'm talking a lot about them, but honestly, the chemistry was amazing. And the guy who plays Lex Luthor, oh crap, what's his name? He's played in a lot of stuff like Warm Bodies. I haven't seen that, but I watched some clips and I want to see it. I just haven't gotten around to watching it. But he also played in Jack the Giant Slayer, I think the movie's called. That one was really good too. But he's just an amazing actor. You know how you can tell someone's amazing is they play their character so well, you want to punch them in the face. I just got so mad, because I was like, Superman's just doing his job. Well, maybe it's not his job, but he's just trying to be a good person. His one goal, obviously, is to take out Superman, but at some point in the story, he releases some information about Superman that Superman himself doesn't really know. People believe the lie rather than Superman's actions, and honestly, that made me so mad because I know what that's like, at least a little bit. It just brings me back to my freshman year of college. I had a crush on this guy, and everything was going well. I liked him, he liked me, and we were gonna go to fine arts together. Oh, and that's just a thing my college did. You get to dress real pretty and maybe have a date if you're lucky. And then, anyways, everything was going well. We talked, we texted, we'd hang out sometimes. It was harder because, he was, what's the word? He was not, what's the word? Now I can't remember it, but they don't live on campus. commuter. He's like a commuter. I think that's the word. And then, everything's going well. And then this girl comes into the picture. She only became my friend to get to him, which sucked for me. I had a gut feeling, but I didn't listen to it. I was like, oh no, you're just being jealous. But then she told him lies about me. And he believed her. And without even, taking into account who I was as a person, was just, it really sucked, and it hurt. And that's how I related to Superman, at least a little bit in that aspect, because no one took into account who he was, or what he was doing, his actions, and they believed Lex Luthor over who they knew Superman to be. And then it hurts, and you have to try to be the bigger person, which Superman, he's always trying to be the bigger person. He always is the bigger person, but that's a challenge in of itself, Sorry, I just get a little bit passionate because I connect to movies a lot better than people probably. This movie, it makes you feel all the emotions. You get sad, you get angry, worried. At some points, I was like, how are they gonna get out of that? How is he gonna get through this, But at the end of the day, there's a solution. And it makes you feel love. Obviously, you know what I'm talking about, him and Lois Lane. And also you see the hope, the hope for a better day, better tomorrow. And I love that. I love when they try to bring hope when everything seems hopeless, especially to the hero. If you haven't seen it in theaters already, you should, because 10 out of 10, I do recommend this movie because it's a really good movie, okay? And I mean, I'm not a huge DC, the DC Marvel thing. I love both, quite honestly. Maybe Marvel more because I was into Marvel a lot more growing up. But I just love superheroes, and who doesn't? But anyways, if you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I think I said that already, but I'm saying it again. That's how you know I'm serious about it. But I guess that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you liked it, comment and subscribe, and let me know what I should watch next. Okay, I'll see you guys later.